closer to me because I'm only going to say this once.
Jacque Reid, inside her story.
From our New York studios up in Harlem, Jacque Reid goes inside her story. Good morning, Jacque. Happy Halloween.
Good morning. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Good morning, Tom, Sybil, and Lavelle. So listen, Tom, if you're looking for an example of modern-day witchcraft, look no further than Nova Borderline from Ava DuVernay's Queen Sugar, one of our favorite characters on TV right now, right? Now, that's fiction. But in reality, witches are alive and well and probably living right next door to you or working in the cubicle next to yours. There is even a school time dedicated to the training of black witches called Black Witch University. Oh. I'm going inside her story with the founder of Black Witch University, Lakeesha Harris, who says her purpose as a black witch is to reclaim ancestral knowledge and fight deep-rooted systemic racism. Tom, would you believe they also deal with appropriation by white culture? That is the story of black witches. Good morning, Lakeesha.
Good morning, Jacque. Good morning, Tom and crew.
Yeah.
Good to have you here. Now, let me ask you this so we can clear some things up for folks. Does Halloween have special significance for witches?
Yes, it does. It does in the sense that it is what we call our season. So the closing of ritual, we practice land-based magic. So we go by the seasons, and they all mean something so deep and intrinsic for us. Right now, we're welcoming in the harvest, and we're celebrating what we have, what magic we've brought to the earth and gotten from the earth, and going into what we call the dark season, where everything is dormant, and we celebrate that going inward time as well, and then only to rejoice when the spring comes again and the summer comes again. So all of it matters, and yes, Halloween is a magical season, and also it lends us a doorway to the spirit world, and we know that we walk alongside and with our ancestors.
Do you believe in God?
Okay, so speaking of ancestors, let me ask you this. Would you say, Tom?
I said, I was asking Lakeesha, does she believe in God?
I do believe in God, and I also believe in the goddess. I also believe that there are multiple beings and spirit beings that help us along the way. So, yes, short answer, yes. And then also not in the Christian faith or what is imposed upon us through colonization.
Well, let's talk about the history for a little bit, Lakeesha. Black Witch, you know, you already have, you say, a legacy of magic in your family, but they never called it that. Speak about religion when it comes to witchcraft.
There is a system of religion which is called Wicca, and that's different than what I practice, which is witchcraft. So, I mean, you can go deep into occultism and practice religious followings and teachings, but what I practice is more spirituality, knowing that the God that everybody goes to.
Let me interrupt you for a second, Lakeesha.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you know, we talked about this in great depth last night. I wanted to actually, I was asking you about how you were saying with Christianity and Catholicism, how some people are hiding, you know, their history of magic, you know, by being in
behind
those. That's what our ancestors did.
Absolutely, because they had to survive. They could not bring their traditional spirituality with them, or they did bring it with them and had to hide it behind Catholicism and Christianity because they would be killed for practicing their own spiritual beliefs. It was thought to be demonic, and that is how it's been portrayed for centuries. And I think that there is a new mindset among specifically the millennials and my generation that we no longer have to hide behind that. You know, their white patriarchy is falling, and I believe that witches are a part of that, bringing it down, that process.
Talk about social activism and witchcraft and healing social injustice and the work that you all do in that area.
Absolutely. So healing from trauma is constant in our community. We've had mass murders at the hands of police within our community. And traditionally, witches have been the wise women in the community, which means that they have held that space of healing, held that space of coming together, held that space of creating peace and justice within the community. We have knowledge that Harriet Tubman went into psychic space to free 1,000 slaves. You know, we know this. Sojourner Truth talked about having spiritual connections that guided her on her mission to get free, as well as becoming an abolitionist. So we know that this is the work, this is the traditional work that we have done, and it is the political work that we have done to keep our people safe.
You saying Sojourner Truth was a witch?
Talk about black witches.
Sojourner, I'm not calling her a witch because that's not what she called herself, but she did work with spirits, and it's well documented.
Huh.
Now, Black Witches University is gearing up for its second season of classes. What exactly are you teaching? Give us a quick overview.
Yeah, there's a university.
There's a university for that.
Yes. So right now we exist online only, but we are now looking into formal space for this upcoming year. And Black Witch University is a year-long mentorship and comes out of Black Witch Chronicles, which was our video blog to announce our presence and that we are here. So from that video blog, people would inbox us, do you have guidance? We've been looking for this for a long time, and how can we connect with you? And so Black Witch University was founded as that guidance for people looking for another path, and many of them coming from Christianity.
Lakeesha, do you do spells?
And I do spells, absolutely.
What's your most popular spell that you've gotten requests for?
You know what?
Want to know what her
Money.
specialty is, Tom?
Money.
Money?
Money, job spells.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
have you won the lottery?
I have not won the lottery. I don't play the lottery.
Can't put a spell.
How are you at getting money, though?
Yeah, how are you at getting money?
I'm good at manifesting anything that I want and need. I mean, from continued work
I love that.
You know, I'm gainfully employed beyond just being a witch, which is all encompassing in my life. I am a reproductive justice and health program manager.
How did you know you were a witch? How did that come to be? I know you discovered it with the coven in New Orleans.
No, she was watching Bewitched.
No, I was. Now, Tom, I'm not that old.
I'm so sorry, Lakeesha.
Maybe Charm.
But you actually had you actually came out, right?
I did. I had wonderful sisters who supported me here in New Orleans, and that's where I'm back living.
What does your mama say?
My mother is aghast at me all the time.
She's a Baptist minister, right?
She is a Baptist minister. She always...
Oh, Lord, is a lot.
Yeah, she's always floored at my antics, but she supports me. I'm a grown woman. I'm 42 years old. What can she do with me now?
But love you.
Unless you put a spell on her, too.
All right. Lakeesha, where can we find out more information about Black Witch University?
So you can go to Black Witch Chronicles page on Facebook. We have over 14,000 followers. You can also go to www.sojournersroom@gmail.com. You can find us also on Instagram. We would love to hear from you.
Wow.
All right, Lakeesha.
Black
Thank you,
Witches.
and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, and thank you for having me, Tom. I've been a long fan of yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Good work, Jackie.
You want to keep that on your
On Halloween,
your
you found a black witch in New Orleans.
That's how you got Anita Baker.